All right, so I want to answer this question about follow-up tests. So the question is, I am a SAP driver and I've been in step 6 and I've been stuck in step 6 for the longest. Longest will be over a year. And I find out I have not, you reach out to me as a SAP person, you let me know that you have not done any follow-up testing. So I want to let you know, if you are in step 6, you're supposed to be doing follow-up testing. Even though you do not, as a SAP driver, know your follow-up testing plan, your employer knows your follow-up testing plan, and your SAP knows your SAP follow-up plan. Because your employer should have reached out to your SAP to receive that information in a letter form. So it's been 6 months, you work and you never had any tests, going on a year and you never had any follow-up tests, or you've been doing, every once in a while you do a random test, but they have not been a DOT observed test, then that's why you stuck. And so calling your SAP, which I have got a call, asked me what I'm supposed to do. First, yes, you can report the company, the employer, to the FMCSA regarding not following practicing. But at the end of the day, you still have to complete your SAP, your follow-up testing, I should say. So even though you're working for a company and you've been working there a year and they have not done your test, that step still need to be completed. So reaching out to a SAP and say, hey, it's not my fault that they haven't did the test. Can you do something about it? And my question is, no, I can't. Sorry, but I can't. Your SAP specifically wrote how many follow-up tests that you have to complete. And just because the company does not follow it, that does not mean that you can actually reach out to your SAP and ask them to change the plan for you. You're in that process for a reason. You have to complete your follow-up testing. So whether you got to go to a different company to pick up that step, you got to complete them. And they are DOT observed tests. So if you're a driver and you're in the SAP process and you're step 6 and you know it's been 6 months, almost a year, and you have not did no follow-up tests, that is a flag that you need to probably switch companies. You need to look at something different, because you should be working on completing your tests. Your SAP can schedule tests for 6 tests a year, or all the way testing up to 5 years of testing, depending on what your SAP recommend. You like this information? Reach out to me or subscribe to my page at Felicia Cameron. I'm Felicia Cameron with Sap Evaluation of Mississippi.